So next practical is actually about vernier calipers. This is also an instrument used for the kind of same reason, that is measuring small depth, I mean small values of anything. Like now see over here, we can just measure the, I mean some width over here with this one. So with this we can measure some internal diameter or internal radius. Like this over here, I have a beaker in my hand. I can measure the internal diameter of this beaker, the external diameter of this beaker, and also depth of this beaker. So what I can measure anything, okay, with this instrument, but that needs to be a very small amount of value. So I'm just showing you. This instrument is a bit exceptional, because it has a different type of reading. I mean, the way of taking reading is different to that of screw gauge. So here you can see, okay, let the camera focus. Yes, here you can see that actually over here there are 10 divisions. Okay, these are called the vernier scale, and here also, but these are in inches and these are in centimeters. So here these are vernier scales, and these scale over here, what you see are main scale. Okay, so these are the vernier scale and this is the main scale. So here, if you just notice that, you can see 10 divisions of the vernier scales. Here are 10 lines. So 10 divisions of the vernier scale actually cover up 9 divisions of the main scale. So here 10 divisions of the main scale, vernier scale, covers 9 division of the main scale. So actually, with one division of the vernier scale, I can measure up to 9/100 divisions of the main scale. So that is, I can measure 0.09 division of the main scale. But if I wish, I can measure a bit smaller amount or a bit smaller value. That is, see, actually we have a main scale that is equals to one main scale I am writing over here, and here I can measure up to 0.09 main scale. Now if you just subtract from here to here, I mean this to this, then it will be like 0.01 main scale. So actually with this instrument, by using it in some different way, we can measure up to 0.01 of the main scale. How? That we can see from here, the one division of the vernier scale actually measures this, and one main scale measures this. So if I just suppose you have a one main scale like this and you have a vernier scale like this. So actually this is of 1 millimeter. So whatever, one main scale, I'm not telling the unit because the unit may be different for different instruments. And this is one main scale, and suppose this is actually 0.09 of the main scale. So we can also measure this amount, which is actually 0.01 main scale. So this instrument must be used a bit differently so that we can measure this value. And obviously this is the least count for this instrument, that is the vernier calipers or the slide calipers. So the least count of vernier calipers or slide calipers is actually 0.01 millimeter, because we can measure the smallest unit or length of 0.01 millimeter, 0.01 times the main scale. That is, we can measure up to 0.01 times the main scale. So the least count is actually 0.01 in this, for this instrument. Okay, and next, how to measure. Suppose you are just measuring the inner diameter I'm talking about here. So just hold it like this. Use this screw to widen the gap up. So here it fits the beaker, and we have got a measurement of this internal diameter. So here you can see, if you just focus this, we can see that this first line of the vernier scale starts after 3.9, the line after 3.9. So this will be my main scale reading. Okay, that is 3.9. So we have a main scale reading of 3.9, main scale reading of 3.9. And okay, yeah. And here what we need to find a line where this vernier scale almost matches the line of the main scale. So here you can see, I'm also searching here, this line. Okay, this line over here, that is the vernier, not this one I guess, this line here of the vernier scale almost coincides with the main scale. So this line I'm talking about, this line of the vernier scale almost coincides the main scale. And what is this line? This is the, I think this is the 7th line, right? So this is the 7th line. The 7th line of the vernier scale matches or just coincides with the with one line of the main scale. So we need to take the vernier reading to be 7. So the vernier reading is actually 7 over here, and the main scale is 3.9. And as I told, the least count is 0.01. So what is my total reading? So we have a total reading of 3.9 of the main scale, plus vernier reading is 0.7, and the least count is 0.01. So if I just sum it up, we have 3.97, okay, of the main scale. And the main scale is here, as you can see, or I think, see, sorry, it is not focusing. Yeah, see, it is centimeter over here, and the inch is just at the top. So this one is in inch and this one is centimeter. So what we have got is 3.97 centimeter. Okay, so this is the inner diameter. And as you can see, when I'm unscrewing this, using this screw and just making this gap wider, so actually both the outer diameter, both this tooth, this one and also this one, extends. So the same way, if I just measure the depth will be like this. We have to make sure the rod actually touches the glass and bottom, the bottom of the glass just touches it, and it touches perpendicular. We have to make sure this, so it actually touches the bottom of the glass over here, and this part of the vernier calipers, this part of the vernier calipers is just above the glass. So this is my depth over here. And if we just look at the values here, see, trying to focus it again, okay, yeah, see, the main scale here starts just after, not about the main scale, the vernier scale, sorry, again, out of focus, yeah. See, the vernier scale just starts after this this line. So that is 5, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, and yeah, 5.4. So this vernier scale starts after 5.4. So we have a main scale reading of 5.4. And look which line matches the main scale here. We can see I think the last line just coincides the main scale line. So we will have a value of vernier scale. This is a line of 0.8. The 8th line. Sorry, not the 8th line. This is the 9th line. So we have a vernier reading of 9. So previously it was, the main scale was 5.4. The main scale was 5.4 and the vernier scale is 9. So the total reading is 9 into 0.01. So actually it is 5.49 centimeter, obviously. So this is the total reading. So this is how we measure the depth. We can measure the inner radius, the outer radius of anything, but obviously within the range of this versus slide calipers, because see over here, if it just we have a maximum range of if you can see, we have a maximum range of I think, yeah, 12.5 centimeter. We have a maximum range up to this, okay. we can measure up to this only, not beyond this. So obviously we can measure a maximum length of 12.5 centimeter with this instrument. So we talked about this one, the screw gauge, this one is the vernier calipers, and the next comes this spherometer.